Hello, my name... Right, when you click on the screen, it does pass the main menu. Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to some Monster Train 2. I have not played this for a couple of months, something like that. The game has had multiple updates, and there's all sorts of new content in this game. I think we should do a random run then, and experience some of the new changes. New cards, balanced cards, and everything. New bosses. Is there gonna be a new clan? I feel like there might be a new clan at some point in this game's upcoming development. That's been a long time since I played though. Who are we? Oh my god, we're Primordium. I like that guy. Primordium Luna Coven. With these cards, including our Eat Friend, various stewards. Man, it's been a long time since I played this. Astrologer, Moon Pixies, Conduit Grant, Conduit, Perils of Production, apply Rage and Ember Drain to the front friendly unit. One thing that I'm excited for that we probably won't see too much of here because I don't think they would be in the logbook is there's new cards for all of the clans. I think including the new clans, but especially in the old clans. And I think there's new rooms for those clans as well. Like if we just quickly went to Hellhorn, there's a new room. The Awoken room is different now. Friendly units have more health and restore 10 health on resolve. Siren's Song, I guess, was still there. Friendly units have, I guess Hellhorde is the only one that needed a new room. I think there's also new equipment. Yeah, there's a new Awoken equipment, a Stygian equipment, an Umbra equipment, and a Melting Remnant equipment. The Fortified Pauldrons, Armor 6, gain Armor 6 every turn. New card changes, for instance. If we look at Hellhorn, what happened to the zero cost card that applied armor? Was that removed? Oh no, that was turned into the equipment. That's what happened. Right. So there's an example right there. Instead of a zero cost card that gives armor 10, it's armor every single turn. So there's little changes made. But we're not worrying about Hellhorn on this run. We're gonna be worried about Primordium and Luna. There are new bosses, Fleshlings. Dominion's powers have merged a huge mass of bodies together into a powerful amalgam. Carve it down to size and put them out of their misery, the Flesh Weaver. And Strixen Hallow, angelic twins fighting as one, drawing strength from each other over the course of the battle. When one falls, the other fights on with fury. All right, so there's different bosses as well. Capricious Reflection and Odie's Totem are our starting artifacts here. Connie says Crucible Extension converted into a room, I believe. That'll be interesting to find out on this run. Free upgrades is always huge. Odie's Totem is going to be a little bit hard to play around, especially with energy-hungry Umbra cards. Capricious Reflection this early is always a good choice. More damage or more health. Generally, I feel like you want more damage. Although this is not more health, this is more buffet triggers, which we could synergize with things that buff in order to allow one unit to eat more often. If I look in the logbook for Primordium, which would be here, I actually haven't done the other two because I've been focusing entirely on the damage from Primordium. Problem is that if we look at Luna Coven, there's not a lot of things here that actually buff the damage of Primordium. We might be able to get equipment that does it, and if we equip Primordium, then he'll be able to get gorged every single turn. So if we get equipment, maybe that would be a good way kind of around the issues that we're dealing with here. And that could be a fun way of playing, a little bit of a buffet equipment build Primordium. I'll take Stalwart Snack, even though I think it's not as good. We're playing around after all, and I'm not worried about the streak. Oh, I do know that, you know, the game has had 2 big updates since the last time I played. I think they did fix the combat previews on this, like the battle previews, I mean. But no, the big update, the big update was the last one, which was a week ago, I think at this point, added in a whole bunch of new stuff, which I've forgotten what it actually did kind of add in. Other than the bosses. Added new bosses. New artifacts. Oh, that's the other thing, new artifacts. A whole bunch of new artifacts that we can find. All right, Shield Steward, please eat this Primordium, a whole bunch. And I'll put you there. We're gonna get new units probably for the bottom floor in this turn if I had to guess. If not, right, we don't have room to eat. Well, you're gonna live for a turn. I have forgotten about the whole eat thing. Phase apply Conduit 1 to a friendly unit. I guess we can do this. Might as well put you out, even though you're not going to be doing too much additional damage. Really, we just need the Plinks. Conduit, enchant, grant, conduit. We need a payoff for the conduit play. That's something we're gonna need. For now, I don't know why I'm putting conduit on you. You're not gonna live for very long. Look, the Pyre will take some damage. It'll be fine. We should definitely be putting the conduit on you. We don't really have a payoff for that though, but you know, that's okay. Hey, you're doing a lot of damage. Let's not phase. Let's instead accept that we're only gonna get 1 hit in on you? That doesn't seem very good. I guess it is what it is. If we can get some morsels for this floor, that would be nice. Or even just like a body blocker, I'll take it. Oof, 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 oof. I mean, I don't think we're gonna die. No, we're not gonna die. It was easy. Prismal Dust with double stack, Antumbra Assault, or Packed Morsel consumes Spell Chain. 6 morsels for free is not bad. It's a good way of filling out floors. We're gonna need capacity upgrades. Permafrost Antumbra is not bad, just so that you can hold it to kill one specific card that you need killed, but also double damage shield is nice. Corruption Chosen is really annoying. Damage shield can kind of help work around that, I suppose. Fleshlings have +2 attack, 5 health, and gain spikes. Ugh. It really does feel like a Prismal Dust might work. We have a lot of energy. Starstruck, excuse me. Hold over, deal 5 damage, apply daze on a full moon, ascend, descend, conduit avarice, enchant, grant, conduit. We don't need another one of those. Holdover is nice. Damage dealer, apply daze. We could daze Seraph if we have to. An Umbra unit, a Luna unit, Merchant of Steel, Merchant of Magic. So Astrologer changed, I think. On Moon Cycle grants 5 attack. So it doesn't have to be specifically full moon anymore. You just get stronger every time we play a moon ritual. Okay, I understand. I'm gonna go left. Dualism and Titanite. I mean, Conduit would be a good upgrade there. Endless or more health, Crucible Collector, Gorge, Lifesteal. That's pretty good. That's very good. Damage shield, I think a little bit less so, and we don't need endless on him. So Crucible Collector, you are... The price is right. And I think I'm just gonna make you the world's best relentless tank. For now, that is your job. Astrologer is not really... None of the Fey units are really tanks, are they? I could give you a little bit of health and then give you a little bit of tankiness from Titanite. You're not really going to be doing too much. Rerolling is too expensive, really. I could make a moon pixie just a little bit stronger. Just so that they can live and maybe do something. I know it's not dualism, but... Purge a buff boy, and then let's move on. And I will just accept Titan Skin 1. Oh no! Not really a huge deal. I think I like the idea of... I think I like this. As much time as possible to eat. We didn't get what I wanted to get, unfortunately. But I was kind of hoping that... Oh, Plinks do too. We can get through their damage then. Rage and Ember Drain to a friendly unit. Gain 3 energy. If I can get a morsel out of this... Okay, now we're talking. Then you give us the energy, dump this. Might as well play a morsel, and I can still do some damage. Or daze a unit. I guess dazing you is actually probably better. These enemies do deal a lot of damage when they move up. Well, a lot is, I suppose, relative. You're gonna get stronger every time I play Moon Ritual, so let's start. Let's start with 1 here, so that we can kill them with Plinks. Play 1 up here. I don't need this every turn. I will just give myself a whole bunch of damage shield. I'll give it to you. Not bad. Very interesting start we have here. I'm having a hard time noticing the specific changes since the last time I played, but we'll get there. We'll get there. You're not dead, huh? I hate that. I hate that because you're gonna do a lot of damage to the Pyre. How are you not dead? I can do 4. You know what? That'll kill you. But I do need to kill you to stop you from healing. We got another morsel, which I suppose means we can do some damage to you, and then we have the Moon Ritual, which we'll just play up here, which does still increase your damage. It's on a different floor, but now you are doing 40. You actually have quite a bit of damage after a bunch of turns. It takes a while, but you get there. You do get there. All right, units are dying. That's perfect. I would love to kill the dudes in the back. Perfect. Perfect. I guess we'll put you out. This is more damage. We do need capacity. That is an absolute. 50 damage a turn is not too bad. Moth Guy is way better now? Is Moth Guy one of the dudes we have? The astrologer? I can't remember what he was before, but he actually seems usable now. So presumably he is different and better. Let's do that and just do some, it doesn't even do any damage, that's fine. All right, you're dead. There's no chance that you get through this. So we need the conduit is nice for Plink, but we don't really have a different type of payout from it other than Plink. Perils of Production, Rage 6, Ember Drain 4. No. I'll take a Space Prism. We need the capacity all the time. Okay, let's make sure we read here. Celestial Storm deals damage to all enemy units. Permafrosted, I like it. Meddler. It can manipulate the moon phase. So what you can do is maybe synergize that with the Astrologer to get damage from him. Moon Pixie is just a spikes unit, which is terrible. I think Celestial Storm I like. We don't have any big damage dealing spells or units though, so I am a little bit worried. Ah, but this is what I wanted. I wanted equipment. We're going equipment. We also need the heal. Sweet. This unit's attack is set to 30 and cannot be changed. Ah, that's interesting. Oh, but Inferno Room is also interesting. Blow everything up. I mean, anything that grants sweep is very good. I mean, immediately, actually, that puts Primordium's damage at 30 with 10 health, and he's a sweeper. He has enough buffet to live for a long time. That's really good, I feel. It might even be worth making deployable so we can get that out on him immediately. Inferno Room, maybe we can do that later. So I want this to be deployable. Three large stones. Upgrade a spell, triple stack, upgrade a spell -4, permanently gain 5 magic power when it's reserved. I mean, that on Celestial Storm, it already has permafrost, so it's a bit of a waste, but it would allow it to permanently gain in strength as a clearer. But we have Inferno Room and Iron Tongue as clearers. We don't really need Celestial Storm that much anymore. Triple stack. Can you double stack a triple stack? You cannot double stack a triple stack. Would have been funny. The spells we have suck. Cheap spells. Prismal Dust, I mean, that is a lot of damage shield. I just don't think we need it. And then magic power permanently. You know, you could put that on a Plink, you could put that on Starstruck. I mean, a holdover permafrost that gets stronger permanently is not bad. But then we would have, excuse me, we would have a Blight that we have to play every time it shows up. It's not deployable, that's the unit version of this. I mean, we have some mana or energy gain. We have 0 cost cards. We might be able to eat the cost. There's actually, Bex, I think there are multiple new events. I think 5 new Celestial Alcove events that have been added to the game. So those would be really fun to find at some point. I mean, this thing could be doing 100 damage eventually, which it's a lot, but you know, most of the reason why I want this is for the daze effect. But adding permafrost to it, we could probably do later. I'm not gonna take these. I'm not gonna take them. I don't wanna mess it up, and I feel like that just adds a little bit of confusion to the game right now when I'm not ready for it. Turn the turn the Titan trials on every time. There's a freaking option for it here. You can go gameplay, default on. I kind of wish it was a default on for the other trials, but this one, if you turn it on, you won't have to click the button to turn it on, but you might click the button because you turn them on. You turn on the trials anyways for the money. Look, I've never made the mistake before. I'm gonna leave this because I think, pressing the button. Fleshlings are better. I don't know what a fleshling is. But it's one of the new bosses. And new music. All right, so Crucible Collector, Primordium, Iron Tongue. Seems good. Astrologer, I want him moon cycling. We'll put a tank in front of him later, I think. And you, what do you do? Mass. You have a lot of health. When being hit, create a fleshling and lose 1 mass. I see. That's why we're taking damage. Because I'm gonna hit you for 30. You're gonna spawn a fleshling, I'm gonna sweep you, and then a unit is going to live and get spawned on the floor. Okay, I mean, that's not too bad. When being hit, spells won't trigger it, which is a nice thing. I think, honestly, like, just a bunch of damage shield on this guy. I don't need to worry about health. We're gonna gain infinite lifesteal. So I think we could plink. I don't. We should plink. That guy in the back. All right. Well, we tried. All right. So conduit. I could gain energy and then Prismal Dust, but I think I'm just gonna play it. That's fine. He'll be okay. Alright, so there's a fleshling still there. He's dead. We're gaining 36 HP. We have sweep. Although, this enemy might still make it through, it seems like. Right, you have more HP. Because I have sweep, but I'm only gonna be killing the front minion. I don't have enough damage to kill you. I need another damage minion. There's the problem. Although if you take 40 damage, you're gonna be close to being killed. That's not enough though. That's not enough. All right, play the Spear Steward. Now you're living. We're doing 20 to you. Wait, you're gonna be doing 90. Well, you doing 90 doesn't matter. I'm still only doing 30 to you. We need more damage. Let's have you have more stats. Rage up, do some damage. I think I'll not play this so that we can shuffle it around. Like, playing this doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. But I don't want it to come up next turn. This helps. So conduit, conduit. Ah, right. Well, no. When being hit, I didn't hit you. I'd cast a spell. Look, I don't know. We're gonna take some damage. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll live. We'll live. Just need to find a little bit of additional damage somewhere in this deck. All right, you can tank for now. Tank you later. Get more energy. We don't really need the damage, do we? I need multi-strike on that lifesteal unit, but that would eat the lifesteal. Inferno Room will help. Everything's dying. I don't want to play Plink. We could play a Conduit. We could also play a Conduit here just to eat a shot, and then we'll play the better Moon Pixie later. But Inferno Room, I think, has to get played. All right. I think we'll play you just to eat. Play you. We have a 186 Crucible Collector. Sounds good to me. You still have mass, which is kind of annoying. You're gonna eat a lot of my attacks, won't you? Well, oh well. Maybe we can purge a lot of these here. Gain capacity. Play this, don't play this. He died to the resolve, which is funny. You're taking 68 damage. Full moon applied days. I mean, I think we have enough damage that we can kill him. It doesn't take too many hits to kill him at this point. I don't know. I might as well daze you. Yeah, that added a decent amount of damage. You still have 4 friends stuck inside of you. Inside of you are 4 fleshlings. 3 fleshlings. 2 fleshlings? Blazing bolts. Stardust. Create a copy of a spell in your hand. Or Shroud Spike. I mean, Shroud Spike it's good for eating, but we don't really have too many morsel generators, and what we really need is damage. They also buff this as 60 damage. I think I'll take a Blazing Bolts. But man, do I need a unit. Dualism, Moon Cycle +5, Lunar Priestess, and Morsel Maker. Morsel. Oh my god, this is just terrible. I think we'll take the capacity. I don't see us winning just because we didn't pick up a single unit on the path up. Like, I don't even want to upgrade anything. Nothing here is worth upgrading. Maybe the astrologers, but they don't gain enough damage fast enough. So I'm gonna go left and see if we can get something here like an artifact or, I don't know. Increases healing by 10, that's new. Shadowbox we don't really use. Dante's Footstool immediately makes, it makes Inferno Room playable. I will take that. Remove Capricious Reflection, gain 2 random artifacts. You know, that's actually totally fine. We got a lot of value from it. Yeah. X cost cards and cards that cost 3 have permafrost. That's new, which means that Blazing Bolts doesn't count anymore. Prismal Dust is permafrosted. I mean, I'll take it. Gorge triggers an additional time. It's incredible, but it's not what we needed. Apply status effects to the Eater. Now that's interesting, because we could give a unit a whole bunch of damage shield. Sweep is not a status effect. Because I think they changed the definition of status effects in this game. I think we're just gonna go Stalwart Snack again. It's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, we can. What are the units? Corruption? Totally fine. It's not bad because we have the deployable room, which I think buys us like another turn. Not really turn, but it buys us time. I forgot about that. Okay. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. I think we want to just play the Magma Morsel and say, you know what? You did good, kid. There's no way that I can keep you alive. And I think that's fine. So I think what we'll do is, because I could damage shield you, but you're just gonna die next turn anyways. I'm just gonna give it to you. I wanted to play the card because we had energy that turn. It felt like the right thing to do. Units are still blowing up. I love it. We got a Plink. I love it. The corruption sucks, but he's gaining health every turn. And he has lifesteal, so he's going to be able to out-heal it. And he has infinite lifesteal. We'll be fine. I would like to get you out. I can make you gorge. You two can die. Well, one of them can die. Feels like a middle finger welcome back to the game. Yeah. I may not be able to do all the things I wanted to do. That's okay. We'll try. Rage and Ember Drain. Let's get more mana. You're gonna lifesteal back all the health you're gonna lose, put out another Moon Pixie. Play a Blazing Bolt. I need this spell to get better. If you make it up, I don't care. Let's put it on you. And I could play Celestial Storm, no reason to. God, we have so many Gorge triggers. If only we had like any sort of multi-strike. We could get equipment that's multi-strike, and I would love to do that. I would love to find some. Damn it. Well, that's okay. At least I can play another morsel up here now. Thank God for the Inferno Room. The Room of Inferno. Give you guys a temporary tank. What do we have here? I think I would like to start holding that over. Especially because you're annoying. Yeah, you are annoying. But you're all blowing up again. That's nice. There's no way you're making it through my floor. Attuned? It'll be attuned next turn. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. I don't need Starstruck. I don't need it. Hi. I think that's an acceptable use of our time. We still have a little bit of buffet on our champion. We don't need the champion to like be good. I don't really care about the champion. The champion is just here to buff our Crucible Collector. But we still are going to need more damage. These are not damage. Ember Cache is draw an energy after you shuffle. I don't really like Ember Cache. It also comes with an Ember. Ugh. Thematically appropriate, I suppose. It only adds 3 to your discard pile. With 30 card deck, no, not good enough. Cannibalize is no. Although Cannibalize, if we can somehow hold it over and play it with the Morsel Maker, we can turn the morsels into better morsels and get some. Morsels are not the problem. We just need we need something that does damage. Moonbeam would immediately get Permafrost. I don't think it normally has Permafrost. I think it's because of Crystallized Wing. Spell Weakness might work, but Ascend, it puts units in the back, so we would not be able to hit it with Blazing Bolts. Although it is random enemy units, so maybe we could raise a unit and then smack them with Blazing Bolt. That's like that's a synergy that we can't guarantee with a 30 card deck. Especially ascending them. You're ascending them maybe to get to the Pyre. I think I'm gonna skip. I really just need a unit or more. Yeah, I was gonna say more equipment might help. There is a unit option here, but I think I'd rather go equipment and then duplicate something. Try to see what we can get. Stasis, Resolve, gain +20/+20 while under stasis, ability Emerge. Remove stasis, starts battle on cooldown, remove ability on use. This is one of the new pieces of equipment in the game. we can... Yeah, an engine upgrade is now a room. We could lock our champion and then buff the champion for a couple of turns, and then when they get unstasis, they'll have more damage and more health, so that we'll get more buffet triggers out of it, or more value from the buffet triggers. It's kind of interesting, because you can just buff one unit and then have them for like Relentless, but that's the exact opposite problem of what we have here. Relentless is fine. We need something quick. We need a unit that comes out very quickly. Let's check the alcove. Hey, that's interesting. God, I wish I could put this on my champion. So they changed fecundity. The copy loses fecundity and costs one more. You can't go infinite copies anymore. But we could get sacrifice, gain energy, reanimate, or copy. Copy Crucible Collector, we'd have a second floor, but that doesn't really help us too much. It's a bad time for this, isn't it? It's a real bad time for this. Moon Pixie? Copy Moon Pixie, we get another conduit? What do we care? Like, we don't have a payoff for those. Sacrifice, reanimate, fecundity. Add a copy to your hand, it costs one more. Let me put it on my champion. I mean, a second Crucible Collector for a second floor is a really good tank. We could get extra energy on a steward. Yeah. Energy is not a huge problem. I mean, we would like a little bit more. You can't use abilities on deploying, I don't think. So it's not like we could get the energy and then deploy and then play more things. So I am thinking fecundity just so that we can get another unit out, but and with the gorging, maybe we can buff the damage of another floor. Yeah, but we're not gonna play it until it shuffles because we don't have the energy for it. That's the problem. We would need to take an energy relic here, which we could do. We could take an energy relic and then we can get 2 Crucible Collectors out. Yeah, it is possible. It's possible. Or we do this for the energy. Yeah, I'm just gonna put a 3rd upgrade on Crucible Collector because he already has upgrades. I think it's okay. 1, 2, 3. Where are we? Here we are. So we have 1 battle, 2 battle, 3 battle. There's time to follow the path if we wanted. Stasis Crystal just seems interesting. Put that on a unit and then let him grow. Maybe even put that on Primordium. I think I'm gonna buy it. And then re-roll and see what we get. Silence. Disables triggers, abilities, and enchants. Eaten is a trigger, I think. Glutton's Maw Chomp. Destroy a friendly unit and gain 15/15. Triggers Gorge and Eaten. Huh. You can eat any unit. That's real cool. Okay. Interesting. So we can force Gorge on like Astrologer or Moon Pixie or something like that on a different floor. We could put this on the champion and have the champion Gorge. And then the champion gorges all the morsels that come out, gets infinitely strong. Oh my god. Well, no, it wouldn't. Do we have enough money for this? We do. It wouldn't work with sweep, but it would just work on its own, and then we wouldn't need sweep. It would just have him grow stronger and stronger, right? That is so weird. I like that. That's, yeah, Crucible Extension +4. That's so interesting. I don't know if it's any good. 101. I'm not even gonna look. Duplicate a card. Blazing Bolts. I think we need the damage from spells, although it's gonna suck. Duplicate Glutton's Maw. Haven't even used the crystal. I don't think there's another unit that I want chomping, at least not right now. I think Blazing Bolts is kind of what we need, even though it is a 33 card deck. Yeah, we're gonna try new stuff. I like the Inferno Room. I like the Primordium. I like the Crucible Collector. And you can now eat things. You can't do it right now. Yeah. But I could put like a Shield Steward down, and then you could eat him next turn. But I imagine I'll get something to play there in a moment. Let's get Astrologer out, because I'm gonna try to put him into stasis as well. Damn. All right. Well, you can go out. I do need to put something there for you to eat. You know, you're gonna eat a Moon Pixie. There you go. There's 1818 with 7 buffet. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. You apply corruption, but you're gonna have lifesteal, probably. I can get a sweep out, or a Moon Pixie. I feel like Moon Pixie actually might be better. And I can kill you. Okay. A little bit of corruption is fine. We'll get some morsels out at some point. So I could put someone in stasis. I could even put you into stasis, if I desired. Can't put it on enemies. Man, the sweep would have been really nice here. I guess I do have Celestial Storm. I can nuke everything, which keeps you from getting away. These guys are gonna suck as they move up. Why does this lower your damage? Sap! Oh, okay. Okay, you get eaten. Nuke. These guys, I need to make sure that they die. They're coming close. They're coming close. I can kill one. All right, fine. I mean, we've got a very nice champion. And that 48-48 every turn is huge damage. I need to get a morsel out on you at some point. Like, I need energy, I need to play Morsel Maker earlier, and we need other morsel generators, which we don't have. I don't know what to do about that right now. Okay. Clink is not getting anything. So, blazing bolts. More capacity, I guess. I guess. I don't want these next turn. What do you have? Titan skin? It's not a big problem. Finally, we can get you out. Jesus. This guy's doing 55. That's not too bad, but it's far too slow. We could damage shield Crucible Collector. That'll keep him going for a bit. $15 triggers Gorge and Eaton. Do I even need to do that at this point? Because I'd rather you have as many lifesteal triggers as possible. Like, we're gonna kill you. So the question is really, do you Blazing Bolts or Prismal Dust? You probably just Prismal. He never even gorged once. I just couldn't get morsels for him. Rip. Glug. It's a real fun ability. I like that. Feast. Maybe cannibalize is what we need to get more morsels, even though it has an ember. Mage Blade. Finally, we have a payoff for the conduit. +1 attack power per magic power on the floor. We can get value from that. We have so much equipment in this deck. It is weird. Okay, so if we go 101, right, left, right. Too many Merchants of Steel. There's a duplicator on the path. I don't need to 101 it. We lose. Yeah. I think I want to go Celestial Alcove. Celestial Alcove. Or rather, a Merchant of Magic is what I meant to say there. See what we get. Inkwell. Friendly units gain Conduit on Slay. At the end of the battle, gain 100 gold, so that's 200 gold. Friendly units get 12 damage, but take 1 damage every turn. I mean, this is just literally good. This is also just literally good. This has a negative, but it's a minor one. Taking damage every turn is not that bad. It's more permanent damage on the gorging, which we don't really need. Morsels tend to have more than 1 HP, which is fine. I think it might also gorge first, just because that would be very annoying otherwise, but I think I might just go conduit. I mean, I did take the Mage Blade. Let's get the conduit. Not like a huge coup there, unfortunately. Holdover intrinsic. Oh, my lord. What a world. What a world. The game refuses to let me give up. Okay, so we can get Cannibalize, which means we can infinitely get gorging happening if we want. We can also get Starstruck every turn for the possibility of dazing. And we can get Blazing Bolts every turn once it shows up. once. We can also hold over Celestial Storm and get AoE full moon attuned damage. I really feel like we need morsels. I don't have any way of getting morsels. I also feel like... let's make one Blazing Bolts cheaper. Remove Consume. We don't need to remove Consume. We can -2 and remove Consume if these had upgrade slots. Rip. Rip, 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 rip. Oh, that's a bit of a waste. Days 2. Oh, that's actually like real good. Consuming a plink is fine. Don't have the money for it. Let's remove another plink. I think that was not that... I should have saved more money, but I think that wasn't that bad. Now, what the hell are you? Strix, the one on the left, with multi-strike, applies +1 to the other one on Revenge. Hallow, the big one, applies 50 health to the small one on Siphon. When an enemy unit dies, the buffs become bigger. You also have Live to Fight. Instead of entering the Pyre room, this unit moves back to the bottom because it goes up every single turn. On Extinguish, gives multi-strike, Relentless begins next turn. That's funny. I see. So they're wandering bosses that you want to kill at the same time. Weird. I think we'll be fine. Like, as long as there's not big damage dealers on the board who can get past us, we can take care of this. I like the music too. Sorry, Morsel Maker. At least we can chomp immediately. All right, you have friends, they're getting nuked. Beautiful. You're up here. I'm not that worried. We've got the Cannibalize out, which is nice. Let's start with this. We should have cannibalized our unit and then used the morsel because we would have gotten more stats out of it. Yes. We would have gotten more energy on this turn, which would have allowed us to play one more unit. So, cannibalize here. Okay, well, no, we did this first. Cannibalize here. Play energy. Eat the energy. Now we have 4 energy to work with. And you got extra +3/+3. Then we want to Moon Pixie. We could do it on this floor. We could. Yeah, this is another new boss, and this one is more complicated. But I like the interesting boss designs, like with the Titan, or the 3 Titans. And so far, this looks kind of interesting because it's managing when you kill both bosses and when you attack both bosses. It's very weird. They could even be on the same floor as each other, which is funny. I think we can Moon Pixie here, but if we do that, Well, we're gonna have so much conduit. Yeah, okay. Because every single morsel is also gonna grant conduit. Let's give you some health. I should have done this a little bit differently. Let's give you damage. All right, as long as everything down there gets nuked, I'm happy. I can't believe we actually got that to work. Okay, you need to eat. We have a Crucible Collector. And he's playable. That's a surprise. So they should go both top floor. Yep. Totally fine. Sweep. Units damage is set and cannot change. Oh, you're gonna be a bit of a problem. I need to cannibalize. +9/+9, huh? You're gonna have 60/69 Primordium. You're looking pretty buff. I like that. I like that in a Primordium. Well, let's get you out. You're not gonna harvest. That's not how that works. I could hit you. You're gonna die anyways. I might as well hit you and do some damage. It's permafrosted. I don't have to do that. Do I want to play Iron Tongue? We don't really need the sweep. This is a much better combo for overall damage. I have a ton of energy, so you know what? Prismal Dust, just to keep you alive forever. I like it. Top floor, no problem. Like, Relentless, no boss can kill us on Relentless. We're gonna have a 1,000 damage Crucible Collector eventually. Blazing Bolts is what we need. We should have cannibalized first. God damn it. You know what? I want that next turn. What can I say? There's my morsel maker. I'd really like to get rid of Calcified Ember, if I could. We have 28 damage. Oh, because of Revenge. That's a lot of damage. Good lord. Were there 2 or 3 new bosses? I think 2. I think we've seen both of them. If I play Morsel Maker, I can't play Cannibalize. We have 35 lifesteal. We don't need more. Dump this. We don't need any more gorging up there. Middle floor, maybe, but he's got 14 lifesteal as is anyways. We could even stasis him for a few turns and have him pop out later, if we so desired. What else are we playing? You're dead, so I don't need to play Blazing Bolts. I guess we could stasis, just to see how this works. So I can't pop you out this turn, it has to be next turn. I should have dazed somebody. Well, I'll hold it over for next turn. Good enough. Every turn, that unit is just getting stronger, so when we need it, we can always pop it out. 44 damage, good lord. Probably don't want to hit any more revenge triggers. Oh no, revenge is, his revenge has been removed. I forgot to daze again. All right, so this turn, remove stasis, pop you out. We're killing one unit. We don't have the health to survive this guy. That's what's going on. I can daze you. What the funky music? Play that funky music, Monster Train. Man, days 2 on that is gonna be so nice later on. I didn't even realize. 30 damage! It would probably be fine, but I'm not going to, because that's silly. That's very silly. Okay, so he still gains multi-strike. Interesting. Oh, trample! Trample, yes! Apply attune and magic power to spells in your hand, consume permafrost. That's a new one. Silver ink. Attuned and magic power to spells in your hand. It'll raise their damage by a minimum of 15. I think we want trample, because that solves the damage problem of big enemies. We need energy. We need to thin out the deck. I don't know if we're going to be able to, but we'll work on it. Merchant of Magic, I think, is still what we want. Merchant of Steel, we don't really need upgraded units. Our units are weirdly bad, but we're still in it. Buffet 12. Why are you at 1010? Why are you at 1010? Oh, that's new. You gain stats at that point. I mean, that's nice because 3 health, it's hard to keep you alive. But you gain 4 more buffets and the extra stats on top of it. That's pretty good. Spell chain. Remove consume. Nope. I don't think we need either of these. The question is, what do we dupe? We should dupe something. You know, another Crucible Collector means I can save energy on turn 1 by playing a second one on a different floor. That might be a good thing. A second Starstruck makes it more likely to draw 1 and daze more things. That's what we're duplicating. That's what we're duplicating. 1,000,000%. Spell chain, doesn't really matter. So save the money. Just -1 blazing bolts. Good cheap spell. I'll reroll to see what we get, but I don't think I'm gonna take any of these. No. No. I will purge. Plinks. We're gonna dupe Starstruck, because that's gonna be a very important spell later on. And hopefully we can get the 400 gold. Spike 6. We can! We can! Ah, frick you, buddy. Terrifying amalgam. God damn it. Ah. Crap. Oh, what a pain in the ass. What a goddamn asshole these guys are. I hate them. Ah, freaking hell, man. And sweepers. Well, we can live, but the Pyre would take a absolute beating. But we can go Pyre remains up here anyways. With another duplicator, so we can get some health back. Frick. I don't like this unit. And the reason why is because if you have a strategy where you don't play on the bottom, he wrecks you. And that's it. That's the only thing he does. But I also don't have, hold on. I do have quick. I can make a quick sweep unit to hit the back, but he's going to live and move up every floor. So do I even have the energy for this? Oh, frick. I want the gold. So I'm gonna take the gold regardless. We have 6 energy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have the energy to do this. The question is, am I gonna... It means I wouldn't be able to play you know what? Primordium could just buff up Morsel Maker. That's such a bad idea. I only have the 1 Crucible Collector. It's a banner unit, but we're drawing it now. Crap. You know, I could still just... no, crap, that's not gonna work. The only unit that's quick is Morsel Maker, so it's gotta be Morsel Maker Iron Tongue. Primordium goes out, and then just we get the 10-10 every turn. We have 500 HP to deal with. It still might work, Okay. I'll just play Inferno Room here, and I'll play I'll play Astrologer, so if we need to eat him, we can. Okay, they didn't spawn this turn at least. Now, the problem with this is Primordium is gonna get hit from the spikes, and I don't know exactly how to keep him alive. Also, I really want to cannibalize on this turn and get this held over. Because I can glaive you and conduit you. Your damage is not going to matter. Okay. Hope we can keep you alive for a few turns at least. So we want non-attacking morsels. And then you guys might as well just be up here. Are you dying? Oh, rage. So that was a bad idea, but... I mean, if in the end we have to play top floor, we just have to play top floor. I'd rather not, but... Okay, we got Glutton's Maw. That's very important, turns out. We also have a Stasis Crystal. Frick! I like the... I hate these amalgams, dude. They suck so bad. There's no energy morsel. Rip. Like, yeah, like playing here doesn't matter. Like, I can't kill him. Not until we get hundreds of damage. We gotta play top floor. We're gonna have to play top floor. Like, there's no way around it. You're fine. just gonna see how this goes, but yeah, like that unit moving up, we gotta kill the Penitent Prayer Stone earlier. Because you're gonna hit the Pyre for, it's gonna hurt, it's gonna hurt. But then you're also gonna hit the Pyre, because we're not killing you. Could we play middle? Would middle be better? Get more damage early. Not being able to chomp early sucks, because we're losing out on a lot of damage for the rest of the fight. Might just have to accept the Pyre damage and just try to stop the units. We're not even stopping the units, dude. This is... give me a restart battle on this one. I gotta come up with a new plan. I think we just have to eat all of the Pyre damage from those guys. I don't see another way out. Sweepers will die, that's fine. We're gonna need the chomp, we're gonna need the morsel generation, and I need to eat you next turn. And then we just have to hope that we can get some spells out early, but that's probably not gonna happen. Okay. We need to cannibalize first. We should eat the spears. No, we should eat something that gives us stats, and the stats that we should get should be damage. So that's gonna be a 31. It's still gonna be a 31. It's still gonna eat you. I'm just gonna give you anything I can. And these units are going to at least do some damage to you. All right, that's gonna suck. And we could Stasis Crystal, which will give us an extra 20/20. We can also give you damage and sweep. If we do this, we lose the ability to chomp, so I don't think we want to do that. Again, like, we just need to kill the enemies. The Relentless is not going to get past us. Eat. No, cannibalize health. Eat damage. You're dead. Okay, so we can do damage morsels in the back. They will get eaten. And then we want to... I mean, I could put Crucible Collector down here to stop some of the amalgam damage. His damage won't get any higher, but it will stop the Pyre damage. And he can gorge. And it's still sweep damage. That's not that bad. I can dig it. Still think this is the better outcome. Pyre's gonna have to do some work. Some big work. Big work. Big work, Pyre. Cannibalize the damage, or the health. Eat the damage, get more damage, get more damage. 251, 115, that's 230. 230 plus 251 is 470. You're gonna hit the Pyre twice. We'll take 18 on this turn. That's okay, because it has to be okay. Sweep Trample could be interesting, but it's not particularly effective. We'll just put Trample on you if we have nothing else we're doing on this turn. Granting Conduit would be nice. I guess we did have Mage Blade. We're not gonna hit the... But then I won't be able to put down a Morsel. But we'll have Conduit, which gives us an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say 5 times. Six. Extra 30 damage? That little? Because we'll have like conduit 15. It's a little bit more than that. We'll have like conduit 15, it'll buff the damage by like 45, maybe 50. I suppose that's not terrible. Nah. I don't think I care about the Moon Pixie. I think I accept that we're gonna be taking damage. Dude, actually, if we can get the cards that stun, dazing these enemies would help a lot. Okay, that's something we should look for. Yes, indeed. Okay, I have a new idea, new thought, new plan. Wait long enough for us to get that. We got one. I will be able to kill you. I am going to daze you. I'm gonna daze the unit in the back, because the unit in the front is more likely to be killed next turn. We're going to do the same thing we've been doing. Cannibalize. It's only damage, which is actually perfect. Now, next turn will be a new moon. However, if we play this, now next turn is going to be a full moon. Dump this. You have 6 lifesteal, you don't really need any more. I'll just dump a morsel because I don't care, and we will do the most minimal amount of damage we can with this. This is much better. These guys suck. If I daze you, you'll take 200 damage from the Pyre and then do 6 to it. It's not that bad. But I have Blazing Bolts, which might make us a little bit better off. Let's start with 388. Start with the Cannibalize like we always do, and eating a morsel, which is just going to be this one. We're going to play 2 9 morsels. And then with 1 Celestial Storm, we have enough damage where we'll hit the unit in the back for 127. This is without playing Blazing Bolts, which allows me to stun one of these guys. Well, I still have to stun you to stop you from hitting the Pyre for 12. Although, wait, this will do 120. I mean, this will do 250 damage? Which, with the trample, means I might be able to kill you before you move up. I only have to do an extra... like... I think the... No, it does 200 damage. Okay, yeah, we can definitely kill you. Then... We can blink for some morsels, which we haven't been able to do for a while. Throw you guys out here just to die. Rage doesn't matter. But we do need to be able to play Starstruck, because we can daze you. So we're only taking 5, and then we end turn. Okay, we have the daze cards, which is a really big help. More of these assholes. Well, you're not hitting the Pyre. You're not hitting the Pyre, and I got both of them. And I can enable it. So, daze you. Daze you. It's like he's very surprised that he's dying. He's getting eaten. We still have 7 buffets. We are doing so much damage. It's scaling. It's just slow. We're getting there. Final wave. And we got a moon ritual. Thank you. Oh. So good. Now the problem is you will hit the Pyre for 5 because you're not going to be able to live and kill the boss. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. Cannibalize you. Eat you. Health. Eh. Now, do we want to... So we'll take 5. Do we want to... Unless we can daze him long enough, in which case we won't take 5. I don't think you play Moon Pixie in that case. I think you chill. Because if my Crucible Collector can die before 3 turns, we won't take the damage. We got another Moon Ritual, thank you. I need to make one of those holdover, good lord. This has been an incredible run. How come I'm not gaining 800 stats? Oh, because I don't gorge anything, right? Makes sense, honestly. Beautiful. So in the end, we took like 30 damage. That's not that bad. Considering, that's not that bad. And our Primordium is the buffest Primordium you have ever seen. We're gaining 300 damage per turn. It took 18 rounds to get there, but... Trigger feeding. Return eaten units to your hand. Retch is really fun if you don't have this Primordium. Trigger feeding, though, we could... Like, we have enough buffet. This just gives us one more round of eating. But, like, what we need is we need the spells to show up. We need to be able to daze units. That's been a huge help. I don't think we need it. Moonbeam, Permafrost, X, deal damage. Phase to full moon, consume, gain 1 energy, Moonrise. We have Moon Ritual, we don't need Moonrise. I think it's another skip. I think our deck works, we just need to not screw it up. So I'm very tempted to duplicate another Starstruck. We won't get anything out of the Merchant of Steel. We could heal, which seems smart. Merchant of Arms, we could do a merge, try to get more equipment together, but I don't know if we're gonna get anything good. You know, I mean, it just depends on what you get. Removal would be nice. And we'd get money to pay for more removal. Scipio Scion, welcome. Got home from work, got a raise recently, nice. So I'm getting better tickets. But the 12-hour days have gotten harder. I'm sorry you've been working so much. Huh. Missed the past couple of streams. We finished Darkwood and Baby Steps in the past 2 days. Removal is very expensive. Cheap removal would be kind of nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go left. I don't think we need to duplicate much. Like, the deck works as long as we don't screw it up. Just gonna remove some things that we don't need. Advance the back enemy unit when it enters your train. Moves them forward. Not necessary. On a deployment, draw equipment. Oh. This is a new one. Non-banner units are deployable. Which means that Moon Pixies we can draw immediately, as well as Spear Steward. Okay, not that good, but very interesting. Draw equipment. We do have equipment that we don't play because it's too expensive and it's not deployable, but we could get Stasis Crystal for free. I like that. Every moon cycle restore 10 health. Friendly units get lifesteal. Units get Selene and silent units get damage. Don't care. Okay, so this is gonna be Big Purge and Big Merchant. So it's another Maw, which you know, if we could, if we buy that and remove Stasis Crystal, we guarantee can play this cheap. Do we need the extra energy turn 1? It would allow us to play another Crucible Collector and get Morsel Maker out early. That's pretty big. We also have a Dagger of Quickness. Do we need it? Probably not. Like, we have infinite tank ability, so I don't think we need quickness. This guy's a pain in the butt, but I think we can deal with the corruption. Like, we could put it in a deployable sweep, and then it would be quick, but I just don't think we need it, because if we get hit, we out heal. It's fine. Magic power. Magic power, middling. I think we'll buy this. I think we'll re-roll. When you summon a friendly unit, draw an equipment and apply -2 energy. Free equipment? Free equipment? A little late for this one. Free equipment. When you summon a friendly unit, draw an equipment and apply -2. I mean, I could play units. Morsels are units. I can play this top floor. And then get the rest of the equipment out cheaply. We have a lot of equipment, so that actually does make a lot of sense. It would be like... just dump, like, Moon Pixies out. And if I make it deployable, then we're still going to be able to pick up the Inferno Room early, which is very important. Before we do that, let me, because we're not going to spend all of this money. Let me do a purge. Get rid of the, perils of production have not been super important. The extra energy does help on occasion. Didn't we want to also get rid of this? I guess we don't have to. We could keep it in the deck. What do we not need? We don't need stasis crystal. No. Because with the equipment that we have, we're going to draw... Oh, Moonlit Glaive is also not deployable, so that might be something that we draw. All right. But still, with the room, it'll be a lot easier to get our equipment out. Okay. So, weapons cache. I like the idea of that being early. I don't think I want to combine cards. Although a Mage Blade Chomp, if we put both, it's 4 energy. I was gonna say otherwise we could put both of them on the champion, but we don't need the Mage Blade. Yeah, we don't need it. So I could purge it. The damage is not that good. And now I'm like, I don't think I needed weapon cache if I'm just gonna remove stasis crystal. But whatever. That's fine. Right, Corruption 4. It's a bit more problematic. CPO Sign says I'm a mechanic for anyone interested. Oh! Demand you get a break then. Okay, Inferno Room, nuke everything. This was not the deployable one, this is the free one. Do we have other equipment in the deck that we want to draw now? No. We've drawn everything else. Okay, in hindsight, didn't need it. That's okay. You need to have the Chomp. I do want Morsel Maker out. You are Chomp Fuel. You come down here. The boss is gonna summon on the top floor, which means we will get corrupted, but I don't really mind that. The damage is pretty minimal overall. We got incredibly lucky to get Starstruck, which completely counteracts the entire boss mechanic for the rest of this fight. Beautiful. You don't expect that to happen. But I suppose you're glad when it does. Do we want extra energy on this turn? No. What we need is damage. Eat. More damage. More damage. You can take these. Perils of Reduction has been such an annoying card, unnecessary card. 12-hour mechanic days are rougher than 12-hour desk job days. Physically, yes. We have energy, so we can do this. Ooh, Morsel Miner. Yeah, why not? So we want this next turn, so we should play it now. You're not gonna die either way. Get the Gorge happening. If we win with, like, terrible ass units, this would be a very funny run. It'd be a very funny run. You have 500 HP. I gotta work on you. So always get damage on this floor. Morsel Jeweler can just come down there. You applying corruption doesn't matter. I heal to full every turn, so I don't care. Any damage to this guy is good. Although, we should have definitely played this. Should have definitely played that first. Oh well. I think we'll be able to kill him when he moves up, but we could have done way more damage to him. Okay, we need to activate Starstruck. Let's get more days and then make sure we can do it next turn. We do have Sweep available. And we also need to do this. So we need to get morsels. Eat you. Damage. Damage. Get more lifesteal. I mean, use Sweep. You could kill this guy. But honestly, Sweep on the quick. That's a good combination. I don't mind that. Again, Corruption on the middle floor is just there to slow him down. And if we find any more of the direct damage to the Pyre dudes, maybe we can kill him. Right. Yep. Keep the days. We get it next turn. Moon Pixie, hello. How you doing? What's going on? No damage. With no damage, health down here might be nice. Have you come out and die? I don't care about you. Everything else is fine. I guess we do want to chomp. We do have trample. So our damage output's pretty nice. More morsel capacity. That'll help. We have full moon active. None of these enemies really warrant being dazed, so keep it going on him. And with new moon being active, now it'll be active next turn. So let's not play the other moon ritual. You can take health. It's a lot of damage shield. You don't need it, but it gets it out of my hand. Maybe we should have saved it. Well, doesn't matter either way. Okay, I don't see any of the dudes who hit the Pyre. Our damage is starting to scale. I mean, our damage scales faster and faster as we go, which is real funny. Hey, equipment. I could make Crucible Collector start chomping on other things. Now, the thing is that it says destroy. It doesn't say eat, and it doesn't say anything about a buffet. But perhaps it's just using the eating characteristic in the game. Like, it will still keep him alive as opposed to kill him. Let's find out. Yeah, it just triggers the eating on him, I think. It doesn't actually destroy him. So then we just gain another 170 damage. We're doing a lot of damage. That's the secret, Cap. Now, technically, we would get more damage if we waited, but we gotta make sure we're killing all the units, right? And this is also real fun. So, eat. Oh, we're not on full moon. Well, you know what? I can do this. Scipio Science says, I have an adjustable standing desk now because of my old job. I couldn't get another contract, so now I just game in luxury. I would like that. I would like a standing desk. I think that would be healthier for me. I don't think we're in any like danger. I think we got it. He's got 10 days. My dude's getting eaten. I didn't notice that my Crucible Warden died, Crucible Collector, but it doesn't matter. Conduit. All right, we have a 2,000 damage Crucible Collector. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Forgot how fun this game is. This run is taking a little while. I apologize for that, but I've got to relearn how to play, and there's some interesting new things here that I haven't seen before. All right, we know what we're doing. Inferno Room. Both gluttonies. Weapons cache. How many more equipment is in our deck? None. Maybe drawing all of our equipment immediately is not good. We want you, your gorge fuel. Sorry. Well, hold on. Yes. We get one more thing to play. I don't want to play Glutton's Maw on the Crucible Collector. I want him to only eat Primordium, I think. Corruption 5 to the front, we have to pay attention to that. Multi-strike moving up, we're gonna have enough health to outscale him, not a problem. Damage to the Pyre, 3 damage per turn. That's something we're gonna have to deal with, but it's not a huge problem. I think you play Weapons Cache, weirdly enough, because by summoning units, we can actually, and we will summon 2 units, we can get both of these out next turn for free immediately. We might draw them. I would say, fortunately, we didn't. I made the same mistake, but it doesn't matter, because Moon Pixie, Cannibalize, Morsel. So we get the sweep out. He can start gorging, and I can use him just to force gorge anyways. He gets more stats. Sounds good to me. Okay, next turn is a full moon, which is what we want. Get a Plink out of the deck. Do more damage. You're doing 3 damage to the Pyre. I'm gonna need... Oh, you also... I gotta daze this mother... Oh, can I daze him? Crap. I can. Right, because he hits the Pyre for 5. Because he's a winged dude. He's a winged jerk. Okay, well, we're gonna take some damage, but we'll recover the damage. Even if it takes a little bit of time. Aye. Okay, eat. Eat. Like, I could get more morsels, but that doesn't do anything. You have trample, don't you? So morsels in the front won't keep you alive. Prismal Dust could keep the Moon Pixie alive, but they're gonna have corruption unless I put a morsel in front, which I can't. So I don't think we care. Let's make sure that we can daze next turn if it shows up. Might as well hit you. Might as well just play you to end you. But you know what? It saves the Pyre a little bit of damage, so I will play that. All we gotta do is just draw our dazes. This sucks, but it is what it is. Don't have trample out. We have enough damage that we can kill them, no problem. Once we get dazes, we won't take pyre damage. It really is just a matter of drawing them. All right, cannibalize you. No damage? Ah, crap. I'll eat. Get a morsel out, eat. Could start thinking about eating Primordium. We have a lot of damage. Let's burn some sap. We don't have to play the next ones. God, I hate the garbage that you add to my deck every freaking time I fight you. Starstruck, we're getting there. We're only drawing 3 cards per turn, which is why it's taking a while. Cannibalize you. Damage. Eat. I think I should. No, we do have both of these guys killed next turn. Don't worry about it. Corruption, scaling, doesn't matter. I don't want the pyre to take damage. I think that would matter. So I'm gonna sap myself again. The sap, it's not a lot of damage. It really isn't. Come on. We have full moon coming up. Still don't have them. It's okay. It's okay. We're getting close to drawing them, hopefully. Crucible Collector cannot survive being played, so we're taking the damage. But I can give you Trample. Solves a lot of problems. How's this look? No unit moving up. Oh god, okay. Yeah, no unit moving up matters as far as damage or health. So I'm just gonna let you normally eat Primordium. Or you eat this guy. Pyre Light. You need to play this. You need to play this. Alright. We have a 40% chance or something of drawing one on this turn. Hey! Finally. Now you're gonna loop, so I don't need to do that to you now. I can stop you. Why are we taking 9 damage? Both of these. Okay, I will play both of these. That is no problem. We're gonna daze you. We're gonna do the normal thing. Actually, there's a better play. We can get rid of the Spear Steward. Do we have the energy to do everything that we need? I mean, what do we need to do? We need to do nothing. We have the energy to do what we need in that case. Spear Steward, cannibalize him. Look for the better morsels, the ones that give us damage. I don't mind the sap. I scale. I scale. Now, we need to get into full moon to be able to daze. We won't be able to. But that's why I dazed him. He's still dazed. You're gonna hit the pyre for 5. We should still be okay. start with the cannibalize. Okay. Nothing's making it through. We have the damage. I need this to still be here next turn, so we have to hold it over. And I can play this. I don't care about Corruption 6, so I'm not even gonna play this. I don't ever want to draw it again. Now we're gonna get 3 cards added to our draw pile. We've got a good chance of drawing this Starstruck. Guaranteed, next turn, I can daze you or you. Guaranteed the turn after that, I can daze both of them. So, I think we're okay. I don't think we're gonna die. I think we've actually lived, I think we've lived long enough to draw the cards that we need. Yeah, because I can only daze one of them. You're the more important one because you, well, I'm guaranteed gonna be able to daze you next turn. Daze you now. Saves 5 damage. Moon Ritual, I don't want to draw it. Moon Ritual, next turn. You're dazed, and you're dazed. Cannibalize. Chomp. Chomp. We're taking 3 damage. That's understandable. We have 7 HP. There's both Starstrucks. So, stop hitting my Pyre. Don't hit my Pyre. And now they cannot hit the Pyre for free anymore. Which means I think we're in the clear. Dare I can say Crucible Collector might be able to live. If I play him too. You're already dead. The only thing we have to do is kill these guys as they move up. I will have the damage next time he comes up to the 3rd floor. No one else is hitting the Pyre. Oh, you're a piece of trash. Well, I have Celestial Storm, which will kill you. I don't need to play it now. Silence disables triggers, abilities, and enchants, grants you. I like how they changed this. The enchant is a little bit more clear about how it works, and it's a more prominent icon. Before, I would not even really notice it, but now it's this blue. Nothing else is that blue. So at the very least, I'm paying attention to it. It's the first thing I saw when I went down here. I'm like, what's blue? Ah, that's blue. Eat. Eat. So I think I'll try to keep you alive. I think I'll try to keep you alive. It worked. And then you know what? There you go. Now you have full health. Okay. You are still dazed. You are still dazed. I need to play Starstrucks. I also need to play, or I want to play Celestial Storm. I want to play this. I don't want to take damage, but we might want to take 1. What's taking 4? It's because of this. Let's do this. You get stronger. I do not care. I guess I don't need to play Celestial Storm when I need to play these anyways, and I can kill him. Now we're actually healing, and we're not taking any Pyre damage. And we're 1 turn away from being done. Daze. Daze. We can daze next turn. We've done it. We've survived long enough that we found a way to win. Go ahead, eat him. I want to see a 2,000 damage Crucible Collector. No. Just making sure. All right, now it's your turn. How big can you get? Freaking 2,000 damage, 1,600 HP Crucible Collector. End it. Ah, that run sucked. Luna Coven doesn't have the heavy damage dealing units or abilities that I want. And we didn't get very much out of Umbra either. We picked up like one Crucible Collector. The one unit that we picked up in the whole run was enough. Glutton's Maw, real fun card. I like that. But because imagine this with Reformation, imagine it with Reanimate, imagine it with just any other way of keeping your units alive or bringing them back or resummoning them, or like what we did, we were able to have a unit basically gain Gorge without having Gorge. Iron Tug is just, it's insanely good. Weapons Cache can be good, but I think we got it too late, because by the time we picked up Weapons Cache, I already knew how I was drawing my cards. I had one room I was drawing for free. I had one equipment I was drawing for free. I had two equipment that were deployable. So at that point, we didn't really need this. But it is good if you can make it deployable with random equipment in your deck, because you can get the equipment for free, especially if it, well, not free, -2, but in most situations, that's free. Oh yeah, and they implemented a new cup for the true final boss victories. I like the new cards that I saw, and I know that there's way more cards that we... Oh, it counts as both. That's interesting. I know that there's more cards that we didn't see. New personal record stasis applied 1. That card, the problem with that card is, well, you know, it's not even a problem with that card. It's something that we didn't need. That card, that stasis card, really good for Relentless. Put it on a Train Steward, and then in 8 turns, it's a 160-160, right? We just didn't need that. We had the Relentless covered because we had Crucible Collector. We needed more damage. That card didn't apply any damage to the run up to Relentless. We weren't killing waves. And that's why I removed it. Starstruck, Holdover Double Stack. Thank you, Holdover. That was one of the Capricious Reflection random generated perks on the card, and that saved us. The Holdover Double Stack on this can win your run on the Titan fight, on the Seraphite. Oh, Daze is just so unbelievably strong. Astrologer, I think he's better. I don't remember what he was before, but I think he's better. But still just not very good. Just not very good. Long run, but fun run. For those of you on YouTube, hey, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train 2.